Welcome to the program. The world's emerging economic giants say they've reached common ground in their push for reforming international monetary institutions. The leaders of Russia, Brazil, India, China, and South Africa, the so-called BRICS, have also decried the use of force in Libya. It's all part of their efforts to gain greater clout in global affairs. RT's Tessa Arcilia in the Chinese resort of Sabia for us, where the gathering is taking place.
These 5 countries really just want greater influence in 2 major arenas. First, economically, they really want to see a reform in the financial model that exists right now in order to favor developing countries given their significance in the global dynamics. Another area is politically, of course. We've seen that in the past 3 years, this is their 3rd meeting, they've become more bold in expressing a united front when it comes to global affairs, global issues. Now, President Medvedev himself had said that it is more effective for these countries in this bloc to go, for example, to the G20 with a unified front on issues. It is more effective. That's the word that he used. Now, going into the economic issues that they have been hammering out, they do want to see a broad-based currency reform system. Okay, China really wants to push for the yuan as an alternative to the U.S. dollar. We have heard talks of this for some time now, especially since the crisis began. Another issue that they keep bringing up is they're very worried about the fluctuation in commodity prices, food prices, for example, raw materials, all basic necessities for these economies to develop, to thrive. And they're saying that the Western economies in trouble and the U.S. economy are the cause of these fluctuations. So they're saying that in order to balance this out, to solve this, they want more say in the IMF, in the World Bank, to reflect their needs, to reflect their position in this, their contribution especially to the global economy.
All BRICS countries have a common approach to the reform of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. We discussed the necessity of such reform at our meeting. We've reached a united position on this issue, as well as bringing down the volatility of world prices of agricultural products.
Libya has really been at the forefront of the talks when it comes to politics. They really had very strong words saying that they really do not agree and they do condemn the use of force and the intervention in Libya. We know that at least Brazil, Russia, India and China did abstain from voting from that UN resolution that allowed the airstrikes, while South Africa did vote in favor. But still, the consensus right now that we're hearing is that they are really not very happy with what is going on there.
Like other BRICS countries, Russia is deeply concerned with the situation in Libya and the civilian deaths. We think the problem should be solved through dialogue, not force. We appreciate the mediation efforts of the African Union and the South African president.
In a nutshell, again, in the gist of this is that the power of there's a shift in the balance of power moving away from Western countries into this region. Let's take a look at the story filed by